Right. Onwards into the unknown to see if we find anything useful. At the very least, I very much appreciate running into unexplored territory, as I'm mustering my courage to deal with rain again. Not much of a healing, and I doubt it'll help all that much when we've got an Emmy to deal with soon. Is this going to be a new Emmy, or just the fourth one that we've already met? Okay, so those mines not only alert the robot, they can also damage us. Good to know. A little hard to make it feel all that worried about the damage, though, when those damn robots can kill us with a single touch, no matter how healthy we are. Son of a bitch! Of course it was too much to hope that we'd be able to get by the bastards smoothly. Let's try that again. Only without being near instantly killed as I try and fail to get through with some measure of subtlety. I swear, I enjoy the scary stealth section from Zero Mission a lot more than all the stealth bits in this game. Possibly because we've done so many stealth bits in this game that it just plain feels normal. And there's plenty more to go. I'm pretty sure this is the reason I could never really get all that into a lot of horror games, since they constantly try to keep you tense, so eventually I end up relaxing just from being so damn familiar with the constant feeling around me. Being familiar with it doesn't mean you're actually better with it, just that you're far less likely to panic, since they tried to hold the tension out there for so long that my proverbial string snapped due to not being able to hold it anymore. At least that's how it typically feels to me. From what I've seen by watching other people go through horror games on the internet, I think I just go numb to horror elements faster than others. Or some of those Let's Players are amazing actors. Seriously, anyone who says that Soviet Womble didn't seem genuinely afraid as he went through Alien Isolation is either out of their mind or trolling you. So we can't move on from here? I have gotten way too used to that kind of crap. Funnily enough, I still find that the 3DS remake for Metroid 2 was worse in this regard than this game. And that one didn't have anything even remotely similar to the Emmys wandering around the menu in a single touch. I just find it odd that as frustrating as those robots are, they aren't quite as bad as me trying to find our way forward, when it felt like absolutely every possible path was blocked over and over again, always with something I know we'd be able to break through later, but we didn't have the means to at that particular moment. Bit of an annoying floating barrier, but that kind of implies to me that there's something important this way. Of course, maybe that's just wishful thinking. Son of a bitch. Probably should have gotten moving the moment we got behind the bastard. Great, now I've let him block our path forward. No wonder I keep putting off LB in games like Tenchu and Splinter Cell. When it comes to stealth, I'm a bit of an idiot. Right, so the only way to that corner is a bomb. What even is the average amount of time it takes for me to get bombs in the other games in this series anyway? Right, starting to fast forward due to me being an idiot who's apparently making this last longer than it needs to. But then we knew that was the case when I decided to pull away from Kraid, because holy shit, he felt about as tough to me in this game as the Metroid Queen did in the 3DS remake. And that bitch felt so unfairly challenging that I decided to use a cheat code to get past her. Something that is most definitely not an option in this game, since this isn't being recorded on an emulator. Still, we've managed to deal with the absurdly powerful robots that don't let us put up much of a fight, so I possibly should have just stood my ground and stubbornly kept trying to kill that bastard. I am so lucky that bot didn't decide to keep climbing upwards. Apparently not quite as lucky as I thought. Shit. Again? I wish I felt afraid, not exasperated. But we are over 3 hours into this Let's Play, and I'm pretty sure we've been killed by these robots dozens of times by now. And I'm pretty sure that in however many remaining hours there are in this game, we're going to get killed even more. Yeah. If I wasn't already pretty damn invested in the Metroid series by this point, then I'd have given up on this game and gone to something else by now. And I am not trying to knock this game. That is just a repeated statement that's something that a lot of people absolutely enjoy about this game, and that the game designers decided to make a central focus of it as a whole does not appeal to me. I believe I mentioned numerous times that I feel guilty about feeling that. Good God, just how many times am I gonna keep running into this dead-end corner? I know I'm not in a hurry, but still, this is getting ridiculous. And it's interesting that ridiculous can be so amusing when it's happening to someone else. But when you see yourself doing it, you just feel like such another idiot, you wonder why you bothered to get out of bed that morning. So not only did I manage to evade getting crabbed there again, showing my parrying skills should be a lot better against bosses than what I've actually shown, I've gotten myself cornered several times by the same damn foe, when I should have figured out the layout of this part of the map already. Again, is there some official term for when you can recall how to navigate 3-dimensional environments, but 2-dimensional ones just leave you completely baffled, when by all rights, they should be more simple. Seriously. Me getting away from the damn thing so often should feel awesome, but since my biggest problem is navigation, it really doesn't feel like an accomplishment here because I keep running into it. It feels like a distraction from me actually making progress, because I don't need this gimmick to give me trouble finding my way around here. Really wish I could feel like an absolute badass for repelling that thing so often, but I'm too busy feeling frustrated at myself for stalling out like this. I have gone through the same sections of hallway over and over in the course of this clip to an exhausting degree. And I do mean exhausting. I somehow doubt I'm gonna let this clip go to the 20-minute mark. I'm gonna be taking a break at the earliest opportunity. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm not even sure where I'm trying to go. I'm just going in a direction that I feel that there's something somewhere that should let us make some actual progress at some point. Granted, I always have that feeling in Metroid games, but still. I know I've been my own worst enemy for every Metroid game, but this is one of the only times I can think of where I'm actually starting to hate myself. And I'm rather sure that was not intentional on the game designer's part. So I'm out of ideas. I outright jumped into lava somehow, expecting that would jar my mind in the right direction. Does anyone have a spare brain? Because I'm pretty sure that mine is in some dire need of maintenance. And it's not like I can operate with an empty skull. Though considering how I've been operating here, I'm pretty sure being empty wouldn't change all that much. As tough as this game is overall, I certainly appreciate that a single, easily killed enemy can give us so much health in a single go. I really wish we had some way to tell just how much we actually damage an enemy boss, though, since it's not like we had any clue how much progress we made against Kraid, before I retreated and started looking around for something to give us an edge. I also wish we didn't have so many damn encounters with something that just plain ignores that we shoot at them, and can just take us down with ease. It just feels like this should be far enough in the game that I should feel confident in what we're capable of doing. But I just haven't felt that confidence. All I've found are more and more things to break my morale. Right, once again into the Yellow One's patrol sector with little to no clue where I want to go. Just hope that there's something fresh somewhere beyond it. And a constant frustration with myself for going to the same dead ends over and over again, making so little progress and ending up having to repeat things again due to that bastard killing us repeatedly, because I keep throwing myself at him. Hell, it's just one more frustrating thing when you're dying to something like an Emmy than it is when you die to someone like Kraid who you can actually fight against. Guess I'm heading back to the sector where Kraid is because I've gotten frustrated trying to find some alternate way to make progress in this sector. They're both proverbial walls. Both feel like I could use more than what we actually have at this point to get the job done. And now I can't help wishing there was some way I could have just gone straight back to the boss fight against that thing that gave us the ability to cloak. That would be a nice warm-up for our rematch with Kraid. Unfortunately, the only way I can do that is if I restarted the game and saved just before that fight. I don't have to worry about a robot walking into us here as I try to find where to go. All there is the constant annoyance of me trying to figure out how to make progress in a two-dimensional space without worrying about something interrupting me mid-search. Hell, I don't even remember how far away this is from Kraid's position. We've got a very distinctive background. You'd think that would help it to stick out in my memory. Again, I need to get my brain checked at some point.